Welcome back, everyone, to Smash This Podcast. I am J-Bone. Wow. So I just got done watching SmackDown tonight. I haven't watched SmackDown in a bit. I've been very inconsistent in watching WWE stuff. I either catch clips or I'll sit down and I'll watch a show, accidentally take a little nap. No, that didn't happen tonight. I just was very late at doing it. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Ours was just right. It was just me, the missus, and pops. Not the typical Thanksgiving. Usually we got all the kids and everything, and this is the first year in many years that it didn't work out. We couldn't get anyone over like all together at once. So we're basically going to be doing just kind of like little housewarming events with the kids, having them over and stuff like that. It is what it is. Kids get older, and it gets harder and harder to schedule stuff, especially when you got mixed families and everything. It is what it is. It's all right. But I hope you all had a grand Thanksgiving, no matter how big or how small or whatever you did. I hope you're okay. I hope you guys are safe. Hope you have a safe rest of your Thanksgiving weekend. Or if you're in another part of the world and it's not your Thanksgiving, then I hope you just have a great rest of your weekend. But yeah, Survivor Series is tomorrow. So we're going to do a little preview on that. I'm actually, first time I'm actually kind of excited for Survivor Series. I mean, it's one of the bigger ones that WWE does offer, but I've seen some of the buildup for this and it looks fun. I'm not as excited for the undercard, but hey, let's see what happens, right? But so as we get into stuff, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Becky Lynch a little bit. She returned tonight. But we're going to also talk about a couple other things that popped up on my radar that I wanted to talk with you guys. But make sure, before we dive into everything, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. I don't know if Twitch is having any specials. I really haven't kept track of Twitch stuff at all lately. But super chats and super stickers are always open. But hey, I am thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful for everything. I mean, this has been a hell of a year. We're in a new place, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm happy for our health, no matter what it may be. What are you guys thankful for? Put it in the comments. And don't say you're thankful for me. I'm just a little old me. Oh, man. But let me know how you're doing. Did you catch any big sales? The missus and I kind of went all over the place. We, just kind of decorating the house, making it a home. It is beautiful. I'm so happy with it. Mrs. J-Bone has really knocked it out of the park, if you will. All right, so we'll wrap up with the WWE stuff. We'll touch on just a couple of other things. One thing I was going to talk about that I just caught my eye last night was I noticed that Alan Angels is now signed with Impact Wrestling. Sorry, I was just jumping on WrestleZone to see if there's any last minute stuff that popped in here. But yeah, that's exciting. I feel like, I mean, I'm not, it's not like one of those it's not like one of those times when you hear somebody like, oh, someone from some big company. Like, no, granted, he did come from AEW, but he was like one of those homegrown talents that they just never really did much with. I mean, he was part of a big stable, but as far as execution of the whole thing and what they did with him, it really went nowhere. He was just number five. Number five is alive. Oh, there's a throwback. Um, but I've seen a couple of his matches like on the indies since he left, and um, and what he's done in Impact Wrestling so far has been exciting, and it's a breath of fresh. It's got to be a breath of fresh air for him. It really has to be. Um, I'm excited to see what he does in. Well, we'll see if Eric Young is able to keep his group together, because the way they were kind of standing over their fallen leader at the end of the last Impact Wrestling last week. Not last. I didn't watch last night's. Too busy eating ham and all the sides and pie. So much pie. And then there was the eggnog that came with the brandy in it. And oh my Lord, that was so yummy. And I don't remember much after that. No, no, I didn't have that much. But yeah, Alan Angels. I forgot where it was for a second. Alan Angels. I'm excited that he is signed. No details as far as it honestly what a lot of these indie guys do lately is when they do sign with Impact Wrestling, they do like they'll sign for like 6 months to like test the waters, and then they'll sign like a bigger extension, whatever. Who knows? I'm not gonna sit here and, oh, well, what's his contract? How much is it? I don't care. I don't care. He's and honestly, we haven't heard a lot of news on signings lately. We've heard about a few people like sticking around and extending their contracts or renewing their contracts or whatever you want to call it. Guys like Chris Bay and stuff like that. That you hear about. But as far as like new people, we've seen new people show up, but we haven't heard anything about actual signings in a while. So I'm excited about that. I'm kind of hoping they actually sign Big Con, because he's in great shape, and they they should make sure he puts pen to paper. That'd be great. What else? I saw some other stuff. Give me a minute here. Oh, I was gonna touch on oh, I saw a video today. Logan Paul is getting his first action figure. I think it's an elite figure. I don't know, but he got the figure like with no paint on it. It's just the bare bones of it, I guess you could say. And it actually looks like a pretty good figure. I I mean, I've been impressed with him. Is I wanna hate the guy, and I can't, because the guy's been really just nailing it. He's totally been nailing it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he's my new favorite, but he's definitely one to watch. So um oh, and I think I heard, now please correct me if I'm wrong. You see little things, you hear little things, and then you find out within 24 to 48 hours that it's that it's all BS and that none of it was true in the first place, but it was a big piece of news and now it's garbage. It's like, come on, guys, let's get our shit together here and figure out what's going on. It's like, come on. So I heard about oh shoot, now I'm forgetting it. Oh, Kiera. As my brother Trent would say, Kiera Hogan. Apparently she's done with, is it true that she's done with AEW? I know she was like fired from Jade Cargill, but was that their way of like writing her off and then she's actually done with the company? Like I'm taking this with a grain of salt because I'm seeing a lot of like discussion on the TNI Discord about Kiera Hogan's future. And some people hope she returns to Impact Wrestling. Some people hope she doesn't. They want other people to show up. They've seen other, women that they want to see become knockouts in the company. I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt until I hear like anything official. I haven't looked at any tweets or anything, but from what I hear, she's done. But by all means, correct me if I'm wrong. Mark. Mark says, give us the best booty in the business back. Mark has obviously been hitting the nog tonight. I'm just kidding. What's up, Mark? Good to see you in here. I hope you're well. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Hope you're safe. Hope you're okay. And hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah, let me know. I mean, if it's true, I've you hear bits and pieces of stuff, and you're like, oh, I don't know. I take everything with a grain of salt nowadays. I don't get, unless it's like an announcement of like somebody is signed with a company or an official announcement of a company that someone was let go or whatever. So an announcement of a big event. I mean, there's only so many things out there that you can like really buy, as truth nowadays. Most of the stuff is just, come on. I mean, here's a perfect example. And this is upsetting. Perfect example is like the current situation with Kevin Owens. And I don't mean Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. We'll get into that, and that's actually very entertaining. People were reporting that Kevin Owens has been injured, and that's why he hasn't been around. The next freaking SmackDown, he returned. What was that, last week? He returns. And then people are like, oh, well, I guess he's not injured anymore, is he? It's like, come on. What? It's like a classic song from, an old hair band I used to listen to all the time. Get your shit together. Oh, my God. Okay, so Mark here says, we were just discussing if we wanted Kiera back in the Discord. It wasn't based on any news. Okay, because I saw a tweet or something on Twitter, something about her getting fired on her day off. That's what I saw. So I was like, okay, is this real? Is this story kayfabe? What is this? What's going on? And thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a nice little Thanksgiving here. Just me and the missus and pops and a hell of a ham, you know? It's hell of a ham. Um, so yeah, by all means, people, let me know let me know what you think about Kier Hogan's situation, and by all means, let me know if you've heard anything, news wise. Dark One Selfie on the Twitch says, "Would you say WWE has gotten better or worse?" I would say it's gotten better. It's not perfect, but I would absolutely say it has gotten better since Trips took over most of the day-to-day stuff live and all that. I mean, obviously, yeah, Stephanie's running thing with Nick Khan. Uh um, but yeah, Trips running things is absolutely Trips is killing it. Trips is, I mean, he's bringing back a lot of faces that I wanted to see. Oh, hold the press. Hold the press. Bell's boy with the $10 super chat says, "Happy Thanksgiving, J-Bone. Did you see Prince Puma, Ricochet, and King Cuerno, a.k.a. Hijo de Fantasma, aka Santos Escobar, face each other in SmackDown next week?" Yes, I saw that. And I was thinking to myself, as soon as Ricochet won, because the Santos Escobar won his match against oh shit. Uh Pete Butch, whatever the hell they're, I don't know what they're calling him now. But is it Butch? I think it's Butch. Yeah, and I was like, "Oh my god, how many times did Prince Puma face King Cuerno?" You know? And if you don't know what that is, just look it up on just look up old Lucha Underground stuff from this past oh my god, what was that? Mark. Yeah. Lucha Underground for life. That's right. That's right. But thank you, Bell's boy. Thank you so much. Much love, bro. Much love. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. Yeah, that's going to be in it. That's for what, the World Cup? And then you also are a number one contender for the Intercontinental title. Is that what that is? Like, I haven't seen, like I said, I've seen bits and pieces over the last several weeks. Just been so busy. But I wanted to see this because I'm actually excited about these war games. And the build's been pretty good. Build's been pretty good. Um, Mark says, "I've only seen Raw, but it's much better from the episodes I've seen." Yeah, it's by no means perfect, but they got fresh faces in there. So yeah, it's okay. Um, oh, he says I'll be like 1 to 2 hours away from Survivor Series, watching it from home. Oh, dude, it's probably sold out. I'm guessing it's sold out. But but yeah, you see, man, if it was that close, I'd go. Definitely go. Um, what else? Oh, I saw that. I want to say congrats. I know Mark is gonna flip a wig on this. I want to say congrats to Jamie Hayter. She is now the official AEW Women's Champion. She is not the interim champion. They eliminated the interim word from the title. Um, they they said Thunder Rosa isn't going to be back till like next. I'm guessing like early spring, late winter, whatever. Still don't know what the injury is. Still haven't heard. But then again, maybe she said it in her vlogs, and I haven't been watching her vlogs at all. So who knows? Who knows? Some people in the company made it sound like she's not even injured at all. I have no idea what's going on. There we go. There we go. Mark says, Hater is so effing Bader, and now everybody knows. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, congrats to her. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I mean, I was really shocked to see her beat Toni Storm. I didn't see it happening, but oh, excuse me. To see that organic crowd reaction was really something. I was like, wow, because I mean, I've seen the fan base grow, but I didn't think it had grown that much, you know. So all right, so Bell's Boy says, J-Bone, question please. In your professional podcasting opinion, how do you feel about Thunder Rosa finally giving up the belt, thus making Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter? I'm happy about it. I was just discussing it. I'm happy about it. It should have been done a while ago, but I get, you know, Tony's going to do his thing. You know, he did it with. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, man. I should have grabbed my monster. He did it with CM Punk. People didn't like that. Punk came back, a couple months later or whatever it was. I don't know. Man, Chicago's response to all the so yeah, that's I dig it. I think it's great. Thank you, Buzz Boy. Lower back. Oh, don't get me started on that. 3 back surgeries. I can tell you all about it. That's for another time. Oh man, sucks. No matter how bad it is, it sucks. It's crippling. Damn. I was going to talk about the series with the whole Jesus. The Elite and how Chicago responded to them. Completely different from their return at Overdrive. Blew my mind. I mean, Chicago just destroyed them. But then they were also going back and forth with the CM Punk and CM Punk sucks or FCM Punk and all this stuff. It just, Chicago was crazy. I mean, I thought it was going to be one-sided, or I didn't really think about where the show was Thanksgiving Eve. And then as soon as I heard the crowd and the boos, I was like, oh yeah, it's Chicago, duh. Yeah, they're going to kill the Elite. So, just crazy. And then they were, mocking him in the match with the whole biting Pac's arm. Kenny Omega was biting Pac's arm. Matt Jackson botched on purpose a lariat. Was that Adam Page's finisher? Botched that, landed on his ass. It was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, killing me. Oh jeez. Oh, Mark says congratulations to Kari on becoming the first IWGP, women's champion. Yeah, I heard about that. That's great. Bell's boy, another question. Killing me, bro. No, I'm kidding. Por favor. Oh, you said please. Okay, at least you said please. Do you think that the Death Triangle versus the Elite 7-match series will go the full 7 matches in which game 7 will be in Forum in Inglewood in January 11th. Absolutely, it's going to end in the Young Bucks backyard, so absolutely. And that doesn't, now you got to remember the title's not on the line every night. And that's one thing that they said. That's a reminder. It's whoever wins the series gets the title. So just a little reminder for the fans out there. Says, oh, J-Bone, it's been a long time since I've been in here. But by the way, yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanksgiving was good. Do you think anyone is returning tomorrow night? Well, see, you're talking about Survivor Series. I thought that Sasha Banks would have returned by now. And I didn't, and she's been doing all this trademarking, new names, new gimmicks, like taglines. And it's weird. It's really weird. I seriously thought that after hearing all the trademark talk that she was going to show up at Full Gear. I don't know her contract situation with WWE. I don't know if it's done. No one has said anything about her contract. Only the news that they keep repeating is that she quit. It's like, shit, she quit. Doesn't mean her contract's done. She trademarked all this new stuff, and I was like, what the hell was the name? It was well, her name is something Verdana. So it's like her first name and money or Monet or something. It's similar to like what Taya Valkyrie's name was, but it's not the same. It's Sasha Banks to Stardom confirmed. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know when Sasha's returning, but I've seen pictures of her that she's been like wrestling in Mexico, in like dojos down in Mexico. So I have no idea. I want her to return. She's really made a name for herself. I'm stoked about Becky Lynch, which we should just hey Courtney, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with Sasha Banks. Man, if she showed up in Stardom, that'd be rad. That would really be rad. Okay. Bell's boy says the following trademarks she applied for: Statement Maker, Mercedes Monet, and Monet Talks and Bank Monet, That's it. Thank you for reminding me, because I could not remember. It was like Monet something, this, that, So that tells me that if she comes back to wrestling, she's really going to change her gimmick, or she changed her name, or I don't know. I mean, that tells me she's going somewhere else. Because why would she not want to just use her Sasha Banks? Why would she completely change all that? Formerly known as. I don't get it. I don't know. And it's all been so hush hush. She was on the Insta neck, about a week ago, and was talked about she's got something huge coming in November, but she can't talk about it. It's like, well, November's almost over. Come on. So, I mean, the last big thing is tomorrow? Or let's see. When is that? Okay, so winter is coming I thought maybe that was going to be like a thing for AEW, a big event. It's but that's in December. So the last date for AEW stuff is in Indianapolis next Wednesday. And that's nothing. That's just an event. That's not a special show or nothing. So I don't know. Do you guys let me hear what you guys think. Do you think Sasha Banks is going to return tomorrow at Survivor Series? It'd be crazy if she did, but I don't know. Mark says could be fashion, fragrance, a new film role. Who knows? Do you want to smell like the former Sasha Banks? You smell like a Mercedes, a Monet. Oh, that'd be a trip, eh? Courtney, you watch SmackDown through Twitter? You poor thing. Sasha. Oh, Mark says Sasha versus Kari at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh my God. Mark's thinking big here. Damn. Mark's thinking big. I have completely lost track of all the New Japan stuff, and I heard that Impact's Chris Bay and Ace Austin representing the Bullet Club were going to be in the tag tournament. I think I heard they're 3-0, which is tremendous. But I haven't watched any of it. I've been so busy with other stuff. I wanted to watch it and I just haven't. So I have no clue if there's some big event coming up before Wrestle Kingdom where they're going to announce more stuff where Sasha could appear internationally. I have no idea, but that would be a trip, man. Bell's boy, you may exit stage left. That's just, oh man, dad joke of the night. Here Sasha comes singing Monet, Monet. Oh my God, Bell's boy. What, dude? It's, man, there's some people in the chat hitting the nog tonight. I don't know. F50, good evening. Says, depends on if Sasha prefers what she knows in WWE or the gamble of AEW. I'd prefer AEW personally. I hear you. Yeah, like I said, why change all that if she's staying in WWE? I mean, I don't know. But hey, whatever. We'll find out sooner rather than later because the clock on November is obviously counting down. All right, so let's talk about tonight's stuff a little. Excuse me, my goodness. I think I need some nog with some brandy in it. Oh, I don't know what kind my wife got, but oh my God, it was so smooth. Mark says, or Sasha does Japan starting at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, like she debuts at Wrestle. Okay, but she said November. I don't know. Wait, does Japan have different months? Never mind. Zach Bonifer. Why do villains in the Matrix used to heal their wounds? What? What do villains in the Matrix use to heal their wounds? Neosporin. Oh, Zach. Oh, dude. What?
What? How did you do?
Thank you. That's all I got. That's. Oh.
This is sick. This whole place is going to hell in a handbasket.
Thank you, Don. Oh, and by the way, Don Callis is back with Kenny Omega too. That makes it even better, right? Right, baby. Dude, everyone's coming up with these crazy ideas. I love it though. I love it. Or Sasha goes to Mexico to compete in next month's Lucha Libre wow, words. I'm assuming you mean AAA down in Mexico. Noche de Campeones, Night of Champions. At Acapulco on the 28th, supposedly Taya defending her title that night. Huh. 28th? You mean 28th of November? Or do you mean December? I don't know. Zach says, happy birthday, Mr. Madison Rain. You mean Josh? You're so goofy. All right. So tonight on SmackDown, we'll talk about SmackDown a little bit, and then we'll do a preview of December 28th of December, J-Bo. All right. Thanks, Spells Boy. We'll talk about War Games and Survivor Series. We'll run down the card. Okay. So Becky Lynch came back tonight to quite the response. And it's the classic Becky Lynch. It's not the 80s trippy Bowie-esque designer looking Becky Lynch. It's just classic Becky Lynch, you know. They're still calling her the man. Oh my God. But hey, whatever. She's not a man. I know. Anyways, no, I know why they call her the man. I know the story. I was a big fan of hers back then. I get it. I'm excited for her return. You know, if she was going to return, she had to return as her old Becky Lynch self, or, you know, at least a baby face to be on Bianca Belair's team, you know. So that's exciting. That's exciting, you know, and she's got a whole new merch drop, but the new merch drop looks a little trippy. You know, looks kind of like her classic stuff. So I don't know. Maybe she is going to still do a little 80s stuff. I don't know. We'll see. In the chat, Bell's boy is doing all these. Okay, Sasha versus Taya. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Sasha versus Lady Shani. Okay, versus Lady Flammer. Okay. Versus the new sexy star Hubba Hubba. Oh boy. There's a new one. Oh, okay. Sasha versus Utami. Oof. Haya Shishida. Is that it? Was that it? Is that pretty close? Nailed it. My Japanese may be a little rusty, but hey, got it. Still got it. I don't know half of these, but hey, if you're talking about them, they must be yes, sir, you nailed it. They must be good if you guys are talking about it. You know, like I said, I know there's been like the Stardom stuff with New Japan getting associated with the new champion and everything. Congrats to Kari. That's the one with the killer elbow, right? If I remember right, she had the pirate gimmick in the WWE or NXT or whatever, something like that. Okay. Back to Becky Lynch. Sorry, I'm all over the place tonight, but yeah, I'm excited that Becky Lynch is back. The teams are complete. So you got Bianca Belair. Almost said Sasha Banks. Damn. Asuka. Alexa Bliss. That's like the original three. And then they added Meech. They're calling her Meechin now. Adding all these different goofy names. Mia Yim and now Becky Lynch. And on the other side, she is still our pirate princess. Insane elbow, J-Bone. Yes. Okay, versus Bayley. So the Damage Control Group, which is Bayley, Dakota Kai, and I'm just what the hell is her name? Oops. That's not what I wanted. Let's go to, I know someone's probably already putting it in the chat. I'm on WWE.com trying to look at let's go straight to the preview. Here we go. It's read more. Yes, please read more. Damn, that's a big picture. All right. Damage Control, Asuka. Okay. Killing me. It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? Oh, Io Sky. You gotta like scroll down the thing here. So Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Bayley, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley. Whew. Now that's a badass team. That is a badass team. Yeah, see, you stuck it in the chat. I'm just looking at it now. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, Minchin, whatever. I don't know. So yeah, and I'm not gonna pick a winner here. I'm just going over names and stuff. It's exciting though. It's two great groups. I mean, the women are really gonna shine in this. They really are. Oh, it says Damage Control has the advantage too. Okay. What else? Oh, the match between Butch and Escobar was amazing, and I can't wait. I seriously can't wait to see the finals of this. Man, if I knew I wasn't going to get flagged on here by whatever Hollywood entertainment company owns the Lucha Underground stuff, man, I'd be Googling. I'll probably do it later before I go to bed. Google Ricochet versus King Cuerno. Shut up and take my money, man. That's gonna be match of the week next week. Seriously, like if you don't watch much SmackDown or any SmackDown, please do yourself a favor. Go watch Escobar versus freaking Ricochet. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I was a big fan of his in AAA and Lucha Underground, and I know he's done some good stuff on NXT. I just haven't watched it because I just haven't watched NXT now in ages because it's changed so much. I don't know anyone on there. I'm not doing it. I've tried, and I just I did watch the Wes Lee match from this week though. That was pretty good. And then he got clobbered by Dijak, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, so Escobar and his crew, man, I think they're gonna do big things. I mean, I would like to say that is a future world champ right there. Seriously. I don't know. He's absolutely a future intercontinental champion, though. It's going to be a hell of a push if he wins. Ricochet already was intercontinental champion, which is great for him, you know. But he's going to have to face big freaking German guy. See, I'm too inconsistent with the WWE stuff. I can picture him. Gunther? No. What the hell is it? I forgot. He's great though. That whole crew is great. The athleticism is unreal. But anyways, Bell's boy, it's hilarious that Adam Shearer lost to Ricochet. Flippity flopper beat him. Right? That'll teach you to mouth off in the old Twitter box, right? So yeah, that's the one. That's the one WarGames match. That's going to be good. These women are going to kill it. Hopefully, it's like, oh, damn, Becky Lynch just came back. Hopefully she doesn't get injured. But whatever. Then we got Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi Blackheart, which I'm like, whatever. I'm not a big Ronda fan by any means, and I like Shotzi, but I haven't watched enough of her stuff lately. I think they just brought her up recently. So, which congrats to her for being on the main roster, but it's like, I don't know. I'll watch it, but this is not going to be a highlight of the night for me. I tell you what is going to be a highlight of the night for me is AJ Styles versus Finn Bálor. Hell yeah. Shut up and take my money. I'll have to see if either club gets involved. Wink, wink. What else is going on here? Oh, okay. United States champion Seth freaking Rollins defends his United States title versus Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. I got it in a triple threat match. I tell you, I absolutely love what they're doing with Austin Theory now. I mean, yeah, the cash in didn't work. It was, basically, all right, let's get this off of him. Let's start fresh, which is fine. Like it was never going to be, it was never going to be Roman, it was never going to be against Roman. So, but I like Austin Theory, and I don't know how many people here go back to 2017 with me when I was talking about him in Evolve back when, I can't think of what the hell her name was. The former Mrs. Darby Allin. She's now in NXT. She's part of she's part of Mandy Rose's crew. I can't think of her name. But she was Austin Theory's manager back in Evolve and turned him evil. Gigi Dolan. Yeah, but I can't think of her indie name. But anyways, yes, that's her. Flow Slam. That's right, Mark. Freaking Flow Slam. But I saw it. Back then, and people probably thought I was just high or something, which I wasn't. But I saw it back then, so I'll repeat it now. And you might see it now more than you did back then. Damn. But back 5 years ago, 5 freaking years ago, I said that Austin Theory is going to become the next Shawn Michaels. Now, after what he did with Seth Rollins, what was that, last week? Or was the week before? Whatever. When he it was the week after the failed cash in, and he attacked Seth Rollins and just destroyed him. I was like, there it is. There it freaking is. There it is. Fresh start. Boom. This kid, that Austin Theory is a future world champion. Mark my freaking words. That kid's got it. I saw it back when he was working the indies, when he was green in Evolve. I saw it. And now he's jacked like a Greek god. Jeez Louise. I mean, I remember what he looked like back then, and he had a decent physique. But jeez, compared to now, my God. Bell's boy killing me. Why does Dijak look like failed Steven Seagal cosplay? Oh my God. That's right, Mark. He fucking saw it, y'all. That's right. Flow Slam. Better fucking recognize. Yeah. Toxic Attraction. Thank you. Yes, that's it. Yep. Good old Flow Slam. But yeah, so that's going to be a great 3-way. Seth Rollins, my guy. I love Seth Rollins. And I like Bobby Lashley too, but man, Seth Rollins, man, he's got the blonde hair back. He is killing it. That Austin Theory, man, better look out. It's going to be a great match. And then, so I'm guessing they're going to throw something extra in there, because that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 matches. They got to put something else in there. Now, granted, these war games are going to take a significant amount of time. They're probably going to bookend the pay-per-view, if I had to guess, in my professional podcasting opinion. And then you got the main event, folks. And this is some great, I mean, number one, it's going to be a great match. No storyline, still going to be a great match. You got Roman's team, the Bloodline. It's got, you got Roman, you got the Jay and Jimmy, the Usos. You got the young blood in there. And that's, what's his neck? Damn. Why do they not list everyone here? Jeez Louise. Sola Sikoa. Thank you. Never would have guessed that. And then, of course, Sami Zayn. And we'll get to the drama with him in a minute. But then you got the other side, which is kind of like captained by Sheamus. You can say co-captained by Drew McIntyre. So, like, seeing these two back together again, gold. Freaking gold. Should have done it a long time ago. And then, they had a good feud. But, man, they should have made some money on this over the years, and they just didn't. So Drew McIntyre, Butch. Damn. Still can't believe they're still calling him Butch. Ridge Holland, which I've been pretty impressed with Ridge Holland. He's a big boy. Holy cow. And then a little late to the party, but still stepping in and going to be wrecking some faces is Kevin Owens. Now, let's talk about this drama between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Really, man, they put the icing on the freaking cake tonight with this. The freaking what's that? Oh, Bell's Boy says, breaking news. Your new OVW heavyweight champion, the one and only Indian Lion Mahabali Shera, who pinned some jabroni named Cash Flow. I haven't been keeping up with OVW, but hey, congrats to Shera. Congrats to Shera. That means in Al Snow's eyes, he's making some progress. So watch for big things coming for him in the next year in Impact Wrestling. Hopefully. They want to keep that Indian TV deal hot. You know what to do. And he's getting better. He's definitely getting better. All right. So this conversation that Kevin Owens has with Sami Zayn about how are you trusting these guys? You've seen what Roman Reigns does to his own crew. How can you trust him? How can you trust any of them? And it's got Sami thinking. So while Kevin was spitting all this knowledge on him, because Kevin obviously knows better, Jay is listening to this whole thing and then confronts Sami like, hey, you talk to anyone? And Sami was like, no. Lied straight to his face. So Jay is like really, really not trusting him now. He's going to tell the big dog all about it. The head of the table, Roman Reigns. So yeah, watch for that to be a big part of the story. I hope Sasha does return. But who knows? Who knows? It could be, yeah. I mean, if it could be a whole new gimmick. Who knows? I mean, who knows? I mean, the fact that she's still wrestling, that she's been seen like wrestling in, other dojos around is still a great sign. That she's still wrestling. And she's not, she's keeping up with it. Boy, I tell you, it'd be really something if Sasha came back and then Charlotte came back in the same night. Dude, that would be huge. Huge, huge, huge. I don't even remember why Charlotte's gone. I think she was just taking a break. But anyways, but yeah, should be a great show tomorrow. I'll be covering it, doing a review afterwards. Wondering what I should be eating during this. Maybe I'll get some Taco Bell, maybe some McDonald's, maybe something, maybe a pizza, something. But let me know who's going to watch tomorrow, and are you going to eat anything special for it? Or are you just going to eat leftovers? I mean, we have a ridiculous amount of ham. I could just sit there with like a handful of ham and just eat it all night. Just a big old chunk of ham. But yeah, so yeah, let me know your thoughts on the show tonight, tomorrow, and I'll be covering Survivor Series. Pretty excited for it, especially with the WarGames. I mean, it's got a classic Survivor Series thing, and then you're throwing an even bigger classic WarGames theme on top of that. That's pretty damn big, because if you're like me and you love the classics, you love some WarGames, and I don't care what brand had it over the years. It was usually pretty damn good. So, but yeah, so thanks for tuning in tonight. Make sure on your way out, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Check out the merch link in the description. Big sale happened today. It was 35% off Black Friday. So depending on what time you're at, there's like a half an hour left in my day today. But hey, you can still hit that sale in the description. Get yourself some merch. Check out the links. Give them a follow. And that's right, bells. Smash that button. And hope you all had a tremendous Thanksgiving yesterday. And I hope you all are safe the rest of your weekend. Much love. We'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.